Hello ladies and gentlemen, in this video I wanted to share with you how to create audiences in your ad manager. It's a really useful feature built into almost all the platforms, but specifically today we're going to talk about how to create audiences within your Facebook Meta ad manager. I'm not going to talk too much about why that's important. I'll save that for a topic of another video. For today, how to do it. So let's go over to the far left. Once you're logged in, I'm assuming that you know how to get to your ad manager. Once again, that's a topic for another video. So you're in your ad manager, you're in your account, go over to the left, you click on, hover across ad manager on the far left. It's going to open up this menu. You're going to go down to, at least for me right now, as of April 7th, 2025, audiences is the fourth option from the top. Here you're going to see a bunch of mine, but I'm going to go ahead and create a new one. It's going a little slow. Just going to create an audience here. Click on the blue button, custom audience. And I'll say that as it relates to audiences, this is a good place to talk about what kind of audiences you can create. One, you can hit website audience. So that's if you have the Facebook pixel on your website or any of your websites, landing pages, things like that. You can click this, and because it's the pixels on there, I'm gonna hit next. Then, as you can see, you can then decide how long, far back you want to go with it. Maybe you're trying to target people that just visited your website in the last 30 days. I think they do 365. No, it's 180. 180, which is what, 3 months? Traffic that has, and you name it. So it'll capture traffic, people that have hit your website that also have Facebook accounts. The only challenge with this is, do you have enough traffic that hits your website? If you do not, then it's good to have it. So over the course of 6 months per se, 6 months? Yes, it is 6 months. Over the course of 6 months, you have a fair amount of traffic that you can keep coming back to. And that's the point of the retargeting. So that's one. I'm gonna go back. I'm actually gonna you can do customer list. This is if you want to upload a list of a database that you're allowed to upload. You own the list, maybe an email database. You can upload here, and then if it's going to cross-reference to see if these individuals that you uploaded, which ones of them actually have Facebook accounts, and you can run ads to them, retargeting ads essentially. We're going to talk about today's video. Another way to do this is, and I actually do this for my clients, is create a audience, a custom audience of people that have done something on your Instagram account. And it gives you different ways to go about it. It could be people that have engaged with the page, anyone that has engaged with the account's profile. I think there is engaged with any post or ad. So people that are engaged. So it's not just people that hit your website, but that are actually engaging. So this is a fantastic way to do that. This one does allow for 365 days. Okay, perfect. So up to a year ago, you can create an audience of people that have engaged with your Instagram account or the ads, and you can look and choose people who messaged you. This one's gonna be tough if you don't have a lot of people, because they do, I think, want you to have at least 1,000 people, and you can kind of see it back here. But having said that, it's still very, very useful. Let's go back. What I'm really gonna focus on is, by the way, you can do Facebook page as well, just like Instagram. If you do events, you can do that as well, which is a fantastic feature if you are consistently producing events and you have people engaging and saying they're interested. In fact, let me go ahead and click on that. So I'm gonna go hit Kids Passion. Let's say dance page and then I used to run a lot of events too. So you can select what they do. I have all these events that I did over the course of several years. And then people who responded, they're going and interested right here. What do you want to do? Maybe in this scenario, you want to target people that have already said they're interested or going, and you want to hit them with a new message saying, hey, by the way, it's coming up. Don't forget, please attend, blah, blah, blah. People who said they're going, people who said they're interested, people who have just visited the page. I think that's a great way to get in front of anyone that has hit that page, the event page specifically, okay? So that's how you would do it. Once again, let's go to video. This is the purpose of this particular video, is to do retargeting on video. And for me, being that I'm video first is my new strategy that I'm moving forward with, because it's at this point, it is the number one way to make sure that your marketing goes really far. So What I'm going to do here is, what they allow rather, is for you to create audiences based on different types of engagement. If somebody watches 3 seconds, 10 seconds, a through play. A through play is when they actually charge you for views on if you're running ads. So if you get at least 15 seconds, it's a through play. 25%, 50%, 75%, 95%. So these are all fantastic. One of the things that I've learned recently that I think is just at the bare minimum, you should target people who have watched at least 25%. 3 seconds for sure is too short. That means people may have started, your video may have started auto playing as they were scrolling up. So that's way too little of a time frame. 10 seconds is good, but what's really, really good is 25. So we're gonna focus on 25. However, having said that, if you have some content that is getting high view rate and you want to target anyone who is maybe seen 95% of it, those individuals are more than likely interested in what you're talking about, what you're selling, what you're offering. So this is where you could go with that if you wanted to. You have to develop a strategy around that and create other content that speaks to these individuals, ideally. So for me, I'm going to do 25% of a video. If they watch at least 25% of a video, the videos that I select, then I will then show them another video. So not prenatal, let me do, what's my name? Teevee the marketer. Boom, a lot of pages. What do we have here? I think I've done some, it's been a minute. Decent views. Here, let's try that one. Okay, this is a good one. I'll just use this one. This is a testimonial video from a client of mine. So if anybody's watched this testimonial video and at least 25% of it, how long is this? It is 1 minute and 23 seconds. So if they watch at least, 40 seconds, 30 seconds? If they watch at least 30 seconds, we're going to create, I'm just going to test 25. Make sure you label it % audience. And you can have more than one, by the way. So this is a great way to create content that's really rich, and if somebody and run ads to it, this is my basic strategy, run ads to that, then run additional ads to people that have watched a certain percentage of it. So it's basically like a small funnel, because they're more likely to be interested in the next thing. If they watch a certain percentage, 40 seconds, 30 seconds, that's a pretty good amount. So, but you can select more than one. I actually do that just to show you. You can select as many, well, I say as many, I think there is a limit of about 30 or 40 that you can do. But let's just, for the sake of this test, we added those, create an audience. And under description, you can add more information. And it's going to go out and create an audience. You don't have to do this. You could, if you want to go ahead and bounce and create go ahead and create the ad, create another custom audience. And this one, I'll say this briefly. What this does is it will create a lookalike audience of the people that you currently of the audience you just created. What that means is, say there's 1,000 people that have watched at least 25% of your video, and they're in that audience that we just created, that test 25% audience. What a lookalike audience, it will grab that data from those individuals and create a much bigger audience of people that actually are similar, quote unquote, look alike this other audience. So in a sense, if you have a good amount of traffic and views, you can create your own custom audience, and you don't have to rely on the audiences that are built into Facebook. And as the years have gone on, there's a lot of things that have been removed and added, and things that have got controversial, things that are just weird, and they removed audiences that used to be really, really relevant and useful. And because of that, lookalike audiences allows you to essentially create something that is unique to you based on people that have watched a certain percentage of your video. So that's what a lookalike audience, and it's incredibly powerful, but it's most useful if you have enough people in your original seed audience. So at any rate, that's the point of this video. I wanted to share that. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. Until next time, have a good day. I'm Teevee the Marketer, and you've just been informed. Bye.